What's up with your boy Brian Asher, aka the Handsome Fisher? How you guys doing tonight? I am tired as fuck is how I'm doing. But I streamed for a couple hours, and now I'm gonna do this. I posted a couple questions on Facebook today, and I got great responses. So I thank you guys all for, responding and giving me ideas for this video right here. So here we go. Let's go. The first question is what advice would you give to your younger self? That was one. The other one was, do you have any regrets? Simple question, regrets? Most people were like, no, which actually shocked me because most people have regrets in life. They just don't think about it or respond to it. Now, one person had said they regretted being married, but they wish that they wish they never got married, but they're glad that they had the kids with the person that they were married to. That's real shit. That's legit. That's cool. Some people said regrets on how they wish they would have treated their family members better. I like that. Me, I don't have any regrets. Any major regrets. If I had any regret ever in my life, it would be the fact that I wasn't tone deaf for a long time. I took everybody's advice and everybody's opinion, and it drove the way I did certain things, right? So I wish I would have never did that. I wish I would have just continued doing what I was doing and grinding the way I was grinding and not letting the positive and or negative voices get in my head. Now let me explain that. So the negative voices always bring you down. So if you let that get to you, it gets you thinking about things that you don't need to be thinking about when you're trying to achieve a goal. Now, the positive thoughts, this is what fucks everybody up when I say this. You have to ignore the positive as well as the negative, because if you're on a mission and your goal is Z, but everyone at F is yes, you made it, you did it, and you accept that, then it's human nature to accept the fact that you already succeeded, or you are already where you need to be, when in your mind and in your goal that you had set, you're not at Z, you're only at F. So you lose momentum when you listen to the positive, and you definitely lose momentum when you listen to the negative. So that's the only regret. But that's also the advice I'd give myself when I was a kid. I'd be like, be tone deaf, man. Be tone deaf to the bullshit and the positive and the negative, and just do you. Do what you got to do to make it to your goals, your dreams, your aspirations. And I told myself, be happy. Do what makes you happy. Everything else don't matter. Everything else is going to work itself out. Just do what makes you happy. And the last thing I'd probably tell myself is save. That was one of the biggest ones, man. People told me save money. I spent so much money impressing people that didn't fucking matter and don't fucking matter. I was trying to have the nice cars, have the nice houses, and all that money could have been used to supplement my goals and dreams, or buying the freshest outfits, or a lot of times when I perform, I buy a new fit, make sure I was right. And dude, I was doing a fucking showcase, or I was doing a performance, it wasn't legit shit to where I was spending money on fucking attire for a performance that didn't fucking matter, bro. In the grand scheme of things, that performance never mattered. It didn't do nothing for my career. It didn't do nothing, period. So I wish I would have, man, me and my man Pizzazz Simpson, we were I was man, probably $500,000. He's at least, yeah, probably $500,000 I spent on money that didn't do anything for me, but hurt my career because it put me behind. Because it costs money to make money. I don't care what anyone says. So, and then just listening to people, I wish I was tone deaf. When some people would be oh, that's hot, or oh, that's trash. Some of the things that I did and created that people thought were garbage, when I let the fucking world consume it, that was their favorite shit. I got a song on my album in 2007 called Gig On. I love that fucking song. I love that fucking song. That song was fucking fire. And so many people were like, oh my God, like, no. But then there were so many people who were like, oh my God, like, that shit is so fucking hot. It's like so ahead of its time and shit. And we never did a video for it. We never put that bitch out like that. Because me and everybody else listened to the shit that everybody else was saying about it. When I knew that bitch was fucking fire. But I let those negative comments get in my head. And so, and another thing I would have told myself is never quit, never give up, never stop going. Because in like 2013, like for some reason, like I stopped like chasing certain dreams and certain goals for many different reasons. And I wish I would have never did that. Like I was on pace to do some great shit and I fucking stopped because some voices got in my head and people got in my way, and now those people aren't even relevant in my life no more. Go figure. So with that being said, like, do I have regrets? I wouldn't say I have regrets because I did everything I wanted to do. I just did it in a different way. So I have no regrets. I just wish I would have did things different. So I guess you could say that's a regret, but I don't look at that as a regret. And the advice I give to my younger self would be like, just grind, man. Just do you and don't let anybody else do or say or stop anything that you're trying to work towards, man. It's your boy Brian Esch, aka The Handsome Fisher. Thank you all for watching. I'll see you all tomorrow. Peace.